Though they aren't professional fights, Eskrima matches are popular entertainment and can draw a big crowd to a rustic arena like this. But there's rustic, and then there's rustic.
Turns out, this arena has seen some of the wildest fights in the world, both human and animal. It wasn't just an Eskrima fighting pit. It was a cockfighting pit. When we arrived, the Supreme Grand Master was waiting for us, and our opponent, Percival Pableo, was already warming up.
It looks pretty good.
But it was hard to tell what was scarier, Percival's wicked skills or the crowd that was here to cheer him on.
Now I know what the gladiators felt like in Rome. And if the crowd wasn't intimidating,
I hope they're kidding.
Our makeshift dressing room certainly was. This is our locker room? Yeah?
There's a pig 20 feet that way. There's some random goats out here. It's hot and it smells, and I stepped in chicken poop.
Despite all the distractions, it was time to decide which one of us would take on Percival. So I think our best chance of winning, if we have a chance against a four-time world champ, is you.
Where I do think you'd be stronger, I just don't think it's going to make for a very competitive match.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll get changing.
Do it.
After dressing, Bill and I began to warm up.
So I'm thinking hands because I'm taller than him, so I'll be able to keep outside more. So I'm thinking hand attack, and then if I can get in. Ah, man, it's going to be hard to stop myself from throwing knees. Whew.
I think you're looking good, man.
I feel hot, I feel sweaty. Most importantly, I feel ready.
But as I was warming up, a roar erupted from the cockpit. Apparently, Percival and I weren't the only ones on the fight card.
There's only one rule. 2 birds enter, 1 bird leaves. Although cockfighting is illegal in the States, it has deep cultural roots in the Philippines where it is legal. Cockfights are held all over the country almost every Sunday and during public holidays. That's unbelievable. That's one of the most violent things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was...
Are you ready to be the human version of that? Before the losing roosters have been cleared from the ring, the crowd began to clamor for more action.
These people are here to see chaos. Chaos and carnage.
Because of Eskrima's ultra-violent nature, we set some ground rules. As we'd seen, Eskrima fights could feature everything from daggers to double fighting sticks. Our fight would be solo olisi, single stick.
Because of the danger of serious injury or even death, most sport Eskrima matches are fought in full body armor. But the helmets and armor make serious injuries rare, so most matches are won on points rather than knockouts.
But because we trained old school, we wanted to fight old school. No armor. Instead, our competition sticks would be metal rods wrapped with thin padding. This was going to hurt.
And what about throws and stuff?
You can throw 3 times this arm, TKO.
There would be 3 2-minute rounds. Each round would be scored on a 10-point must system. If anyone breaks a bone, loses consciousness, or is bleeding profusely, the fight will be stopped immediately. Our friend Gerald will referee, and 3 Dose Paris Grand Masters will score the bout.
Adam, Yoko!
I knew I had to play to my strengths as an MMA fighter, not rely on my sticks. I tried to use my foot speed to my advantage, but it was no match for his striking power.
Jason. Nice.
I landed a few solid strikes. Percival countered with his own combination and used the butt end of his stick to disarm me. I couldn't match his stick work, but I'm an experienced grappler, so I went in for the labai.
45 seconds!
Percival was having none of that. Then I tried a judo-style foot sweep. But my judo sweep was illegal in Eskrima because I didn't do it in one move. No points.
These things sting. These are not Nerf bats.
Yeah, it's hard, huh?
You think?
He doesn't just hit hard. I could feel Percival using the leverage of his stick in the clinch, prying mine out of my hand. The judges scored round 1, 10-8 in Percival's favor. I needed to concentrate on the powerful strikes I learned at Doce Pares and work his body, and avoid having the locks and disarms we learned getting used on me.
So you're down 1 round now. You need this round.
Early on, I scored several body blows, but Percival countered quickly and nearly disarmed me again. For every shot I landed, Percival landed 2. Every blow hit with enough force to bruise bone.
Don't dance! Hit him! Swing, Jason! Hit him hard!
I dropped it. I didn't lose it. Still, this time if you drop it. So.
With 2 disarms against me, a knockout was my only chance for victory. The last 10 seconds of the round were brutal. My ribs felt like they'd been hammered by a meat tenderizer. And on his last strike, Percival nailed me in the finger.
I think I broke my finger.
Broke it?
I don't know. It hurts.
Oh.
That's done? All right.
It was a TKO for Percival. But for 2 rounds, I feel like I held my own. Not bad for facing an Eskrima champ in my first fight.
Holy crap, my sword. I feel like I got in a car accident without the car.
Even though I lost the fight, I did manage to win the respect of one of the world's greatest Escrimadors.
I never expect this guy's fight like this, so it's gonna be surprising. Hits me in hard. This guy is very strong, big, so it's very surprising, but it's nice to have a fight like that.
Beaten, bruised, and battered, we headed out of Bajan with a profound appreciation for the art of Eskrima and its deep connection to Philippine history and culture.
This stuff is fun. I like this. Woo!